Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. And guys, this was one of the most choppiest CPI days ever. Well, it came in, inflation came in as expected, and I guess that's probably why we chopped. That's just intraday movement. Good for level trading, day trading. It's just I was just a little bit off today because I thought we would get a big move, similar to the other CPI days. So yeah, definitely one of the more choppier CPI days that I traded. But some couple of things that's important to note today is that we did clear another critical resistance level, which was the 23.6 fib level from October low to December high. That was at 395.77. We needed that to clear for the bull case scenario. Okay, I had a couple of levels up above. The 200 daily moving average was definitely one of them, but there was another level that was tested today that I definitely want to talk to you guys about, and I'm gonna do that in today's video, as well as talk about how I traded today. Let's prepare. So as far as how I traded goes, here is the infamous 15-minute chart that I love to use, okay? And SPY opened at 396.67, which made 397 first resistant, with first support at 395.7 and 395 below that, okay? As you guys can see here, got the breakdown, okay? That was alerted in the Discord. All right, I got first resistance at 397, first support at the 395 to 395.7 zone. Watch for the first breakout / breakdown before entering. And it was very nice, a very nice level to level move that we opened up at. However, that's all it was, a good level to level move, because there wasn't much follow through. As you guys can see here, we actually had a false breakdown of the 395 level that was also alerted in the group. Plan now, 393 is the next support. Look to short if it fails, with price targets below. Bulls need 395 and 395.7 to recapture to put 397 and 398 back in play. Look to long if 395 or 395.7 recaptures. And that played out beautifully right here. Recaptured 395 and 395.7, but you guys can see here we got some chop, back tested it as a support. Been telling you guys about the change of roles when it comes to these levels, okay? Seeing a resistant level break out and then get treated as support and actually hold. You can see on this 15-minute chart, it never broke below 395, and it just continued chopping up or melting up. It was a pretty slow, choppy day, but it melted up, hit the 397 target, 397.5 target, which was a 200 daily moving average. And then there's that big target at 398.48. You can see on this 15-minute candle right here, the 2 o'clock candle. Intraday, it went up to 398.48. So as usual, Uncle had a very nice trading day, and I'm really hoping that my Discord members as well as you guys, okay? But that 398.48 level, no coincidence where the SPY topped out today intraday, okay? First of all, we're seeing that level. I told you guys about the 395 to 395.7 level, okay? The change in the rolls, right? You see here, yesterday's resistance level was today's support level, all right? Now, go into the daily chart. You guys can see I have a yellow line right here. What is that yellow line, Uncle Chartist? Zooming out, I have fib levels from all-time high. All right, that's at 479.98. Okay, and it's exactly there, 479.98, to the October low. Okay, at 348.11. That was the low of October 13th. Okay, so the fib levels are precise. Now, the 38.2 fib level was at 398.48. So this candle right here, very interesting how market makers just stepped up right at that candle, okay? So let's go and talk about the bull case scenario and the bear case scenario. And as usual for Uncle Charters, it's very simple, and I want to make it simple for you guys, okay? We cleared another critical level, the 23.6 fib level at 395.7. If that level fails tomorrow, what setup is that, guys? False breakout. If you guys answered that question and said false breakout, great job, because you guys are correct. And when we get a false breakout, what do? If you said enter puts or go short, you are correct. And if you got it correct, I just want you to know Uncle is extremely proud. Now, if 395.7 fail, I would look for puts. Combine that with the RSI and overbought territory conditions. Okay. Now, overbought isn't a sell signal. We got to combine it with the price action. So it'll start with the breakdown of 395.77, and we could target 393, 392 to 391.5ish, the critical 390 level. And if that fails, very bearish, okay, guys, very bearish with 388, 386.6. That's the 38.2 fib level, and also this trend line right here, 385.80 now. All right, 385.80. Trend line right here. You guys can see that we broke out last Friday. If that fails, very bearish. And I would favor a test of 382. This trend line right here that's sloping up with 6 touches on it, it's now at 382. That's the breakdown level. If that fails, 379 and a test of 376 is the 376.5 zone in play. Okay, bear case scenario starts with 395.7 failing for the false breakout. Okay, combine that with a rejection, a perfect rejection from the 38.2 fib level from all-time high to October low. And if it takes out 395.77 with an overbought RSI, that just adds to my conviction for the short trade. You guys understand where I'm going with this? Okay, now price action is the shepherd. As cool as that trade setup sounded for the bear case, we still got to consider the bull case. All right, 395.7 holds tomorrow, stay bullish. If the price is above 395.7 tomorrow, stay bullish. Okay, I got 397 as a support level, but the critical level is 398.48. That's the 38.2 fib level as well as today's high. If that clears, we got a gap fill at 400 to 400.6 zone and a test of this multi-month trend line that started in January of last year. All right, it's now at 41.5-ish. Okay, a breakout above that level would be very bullish. Okay, putting 405 in play, 407 and 410 to 410.5 zone. That was previous high back in December. Okay, bull case scenario continues as long as SPY is above 395.77, and it needs to clear 398.48 to trigger more upside. Guys, let's trade this unbiasedly. You got my bull case scenario, you got my bear case scenario. Don't let Uncle down, but more importantly, don't let yourself down, and trade this unbiasedly. Let's move on to the triple Q, guys. Triple Q, look at this, so beautiful. Mentioned to you guys, please stay bullish above 275, and look at that, it bounced as high as 280. It's so beautiful. Okay, so support that I got now is 277.5. Stay bullish on triple Q as long as above 277.5. If it fails, 275 is back in play. A breakdown of this orange trend line would be a false breakout setup, putting the white trend line back in play. Okay, the white trend line is at 272.3ish to 273 zone. Below that level is very bearish, putting 269, 267 back in play, with 264 and 262.5 below that. That's the bear case scenario, okay? But as long as it stays above 267.5, the next resistance is at 280. Clear 280 to trigger a move up to 283, 285, and possibly go test 287, okay? IWM, I'm gonna cover IWM because according to the YouTube algorithm, most people are not watching Dow Jones. But I want to cover IWM because it represents the small cap stocks, and I heard from a very reliable source, excuse me, that both trends of up moves are very good when the small cap stocks are leading the way. And as you guys can see here, IWM cleared this triangle pattern, break out of this triangle pattern that I got, okay? So one close above a level is not enough. We need to see follow through. That means 184 must hold on any back test, all right? As long as IWM is above 184, stay bullish. The next resistance is at 186. If that can clear, we can go test 187-ish with 189 and maybe 193.5-ish in play, okay? Switch to bearish below 184, putting 182.2, 180-ish, and 177.5 back in play, okay? Tesla, it's still trying, guys, still knocking on the door of that 123.5 level. It actually closed right around that level. So to be bullish, needs to stay above that level. Get above 123.5. Go test 125-ish and go hit that 128.5 level to put and break it. It will put 134-ish in play, okay? I got critical support for Tesla at 120. Look to short with 117-ish, 115 to 114.5-ish in play with 111.5 and then 108.5 below, all right? Apple. I mentioned about that 131.5 level all week. Today it back tested that level as a support and it held. All right, so I need to see 134.5 clear. There's some liquidity up there. If it can clear, that will put upside target 136.8-ish, 137.6-ish, and 139.3-ish back in play. Okay, I can't get bearish on Apple until it breaks down 131.5, putting 130.4, 129. I got a level here around 128, 126, 124, and 124 and 122.5-ish in play. All right, let's look at some inverses. VIX is dropped pretty hard, guys. It's a hard drop. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if VIX bounced tomorrow. Just be wary of that. Be careful. But yeah, it broke down that 1895 level and the 19.40 level. I'll get bullish or short-term bullish on VIX if it can recapture 19.4 tomorrow. But as long as below, stay bearish on the VIX. But I'll tell you one thing. Be careful, be careful, be careful. All right? Could bounce on VIX tomorrow. Might not, but be careful. Watch those levels. DXY also matching the VIX. Very bearish. To be bullish, I need to see 103 recaptured. Okay? Next support is at 102. Stay bearish below 103. Break down 102. We'll continue the downside play with and put 101.3-ish in play. Okay? So that's the inverses, guys. Let's look at the option flow. What does the option flow say? 87% in the puts. Okay? This filter 500K premium. You can see big money still buying a lot of puts. Okay? Coming for April, June, February. Okay? You can see here sweep orders. Big size, over 5,000 size. 385 strike price for February 17th. All right, this one is for today. That's nothing to really look at. But this one, 12.7 million, 15,000.5 in size, 395 strike price, but it's February 17th, okay? Very aggressive amount of money going in, for puts. Even for Triple Q, you guys can see this. All right, I'm not making it up. It's not my own, my own biased opinion. It's unbiased. Just reporting the data. IWM, holy crap. 90% in the puts. Look at this, all these big size. All right. They're all puts. 10,000 size, over 10,000 in size. Millions of dollars worth. Okay. Look at this one. Sweep order. I'm so glad I covered IWM today. Hope you guys like IWM. But look at this. 32,000 in size. Over 3 million. 170 strike price of February 17th. So a lot of big money do not. I mean, we're getting some bullish price action right now. But a lot of big money, they're not. The big money players, they're not betting that this uptrend will continue past January from what it looks like. All right, important stuff here, guys. Tesla, 82% in the puts, okay? Big money still going in the puts. Apple, 100% in the puts. Nothing's changing here, guys. Big money still bearish for like at least the first quarter of the year. All right, let's look at VIX. VIX got puts. interested. All right, guys. So I hope you guys found value in that. And if you want more content from Uncle Charters, please consider joining my Discord. I would love to serve you guys and be able to, do more for you guys, help you in this market, okay? Thank you, guys. Peace.